Hi everyone and welcome back to some more XCOM 2 Legacy operations. So, we are on mission 6 and our objective is to rescue Tygan and get him to the designated location right here. That is a little bit far away, look at that. Yep, that is quite far away. And this is an interesting looking map. Alright then, well, let's get started, shall we? First, we'll go outside. Yeah, I need to actually open the door with someone in order to not lose concealment. So, I guess Jane can open the door. Anyone outside? Not yet. And then we'll send our Reaper to scout ahead. Let's see what's going on. Not a whole lot just yet. This is a strange looking map. Okay, we got an Andromedon, a mech. I didn't quite catch the rest. That's a train in the middle. Okay, interesting. Well, alright then. Let's keep moving. We'll probably want to attack them on the next turn. Yeah, I can't go too close, but we can go a little bit closer. That will do. Then Peter. Where can Peter go? Wait, what? Oh, he wants to go left. Sorry, buddy, you're not going that way, you're going this way. I suppose this will have to do. Not perfect, but it will do. Then we got Bradford. He can chill right here. Solomon. He doesn't need direct line of sight, so over here will be fine. And Ramirez, our sharpshooter. We could maybe get some high ground. We could grapple to the high ground over there.
On the move.
Do we even have to? Maybe we shouldn't be wasting grapple. Nah, it's fine, let's just grapple. Then we can use it again in 3 turns. Alright, so that will do. Line of sight might be a little bit problematic with Ramirez, but I guess we'll see about that. So, that's the first turn. Bring it on. We got 12 turns. Okay, so Andromedon, Spectre, Sectoid. Yeah, we definitely won't have line of sight like this. But we could use a grenade. I think there's a sectopod because the ground was shaking a little bit.
The aliens had Tygan working out of a lab space down in the tunnels under one of the city centers. Aside from the fact that he was collaborating with the enemy, I can see why he would want to get out of his current situation. Aside from his equipment, the place was kind of a dungeon.
Okay, so how do we do this exactly? Not quite sure about that. We could try a grenade with Peter. Or a rocket launcher. Where's Peter anyway? Right here. In the back. Well, we could try a rocket launcher. He does have one. I can't really use a grenade. Well, maybe I can. Hold on. So, this would hit the Andromedon and also hit the mech. I think we should go for it. And hopefully it will give us better line of sight. Let's do it, it's fine. And we should also hit the Spectre. We should hit all 4 of them, I think. Let's find out. Here. Yep, that was pretty good. I'll take it. Now, let's see how we are going to handle this. The Andromedon should probably be the priority. We could try to hack the mech. Let's check Shen really quick. So Shen is right here. I don't have direct line of sight to the mech. We should try to take down the Andromedon for sure. What about a Claymore? Yeah, that won't hit more than 1 enemy, so probably not worth it. And what else can we do? I'm not 100% convinced we can take down the Andromedon, but we can try. If we can get a nice crit, then maybe. Where's Bradford? Right here. It actually has cover from this direction. How about a grenade? We could throw a grenade with Solomon. I would just have to move. Yeah, this might be a little bit problematic because of that mech being on Overwatch. We could also just slash the Andromedon. We could just trigger that Overwatch. It should be a pretty low chance to hit, especially if we dash. So, if we attack like this, then we will dash. And that will trigger the Overwatch. It means I won't get any focus. We could throw a plasma grenade with Shen, but then we definitely won't be hacking the mech, that's for sure. And I'd like to have a chance to hack the mech at least. Still, we don't have too many explosives. What can we do with Jane? Can she get line of sight? To the sectoid. I blame this stupid wall. How about the Spectre? She could take a shot at the Spectre with Shadow Strike. I don't want to waste Shadow Strike. That's mostly the reason. Okay, let's try Shadow Strike. Only 67%. Honestly, it might be better to just throw a Mimic Beacon. That's what I'm thinking. It is a pretty dangerous pod. I think a Mimic Beacon will be our best option, honestly. So, let's move up with Bradford and take a shot. But how? See, that's still a bit of a problem. I would like to break that Overwatch somehow, without taking damage. But there's no reliable way to do it. We could do it with Ramirez, maybe? Yeah, we can get line of sight to the mech. I would likely have to stand out of cover, but that shouldn't be a problem if we are going to use the Mimic Beacon. So how about we do that? The downside is that I will be giving up the high ground, but we can't get good line of sight from the high ground anyway. Yep, sounds good. So let's take a shot at the mech with Ramirez. We also have Face-Off, Wraith, and Lightning Hands. We can use Lightning Hands to do a little bit of extra damage, why not? And miss terribly. Alright. So, the mech. Wait, I can't actually target the mech from here, what? I thought that tile was showing as being in line of sight of the mech. Okay. I was mistaken apparently. We can shoot the sectoid. I would like to take down at least one of them, because the others will be countered by the Mimic Beacon. We could try Face-Off, but I think our primary weapon will be way better here. Just shoot the sectoid. Oh wait, the pistol. Oh, I thought she has the Dark Lance. I'm not sure why I was thinking that. Probably because of the previous campaign, where we had the Dark Lance. Whoops, my bad. Well, anyway, Jen will be using the beacon. I might just have to run and trigger that, it's annoying. 70% chance to kill the sectoid. Fine, let's shoot the sectoid. Here, we got the sectoid at least. Don't have to worry about that anymore. 1400 points. We do have Sting, which means we wouldn't get revealed. We can go to some high ground, but not really, because we'll get revealed if we do that. I'd like to do some damage to the Andromedon, even if it's not a lot of damage. So let's use Sting on the Andromedon. Here, that's guaranteed to hit and it will bypass some of his armor. There, 5 damage. It's down to 11 now. I think it's actually safe to attack with Solomon. Yeah, he will not trigger Overwatch. Let's attack with Solomon, just to do some damage at least. Like that. We can almost take down the Andromedon, as in, get him to switch to Andromedon Shell. Now back up again. That leaves us with Shen, Jane, and that's it. So basically just Shen. 67 on the Spectre. I suppose we can take that shot. I can't really move too much, I'm afraid. Fine, And missed.
Not even close.
Not surprised. Alright, Mimic Beacon it is then. Over here will be fine. So, there it is. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully the Mimic Beacon will do its job. And then we can finish off the Andromedon and the mech on the next turn. We have 10 damage. One of them will probably get an action. Yeah, the Spectre will likely use Shadowbound or whatever it's called. Yep. They might be close enough for a Claymore. We'll see. Yep, here comes Shadowbound. That means I will have to finish off the Spectre. And we still need 9 damage for that. I definitely can't ignore the Spectre. Wait, what? We killed the Shadow with Bladestorm. Well then, I did not expect that outcome. But it is intriguing. Okay then. I guess we can ignore the Spectre, sort of. It will flank us, so I would still like to kill it if possible.
Having lost all contact with Dr. Vahlen after the invasion, our growing resistance movement was in desperate need of anyone with medical expertise. Had our original chief scientist still been with us, I'm not sure we would have taken such a great risk rescuing a former collaborator. At least in those days. Don't tell him I said that.
Okay, let's see if we can kill all of them. That might be a little bit hard. I'm not sure if we can. But we can probably shut down the mech. Yeah, we got 100% to shut it down. I will not risk failing a control check. I think I'm just going to use that right away. But we could also use it on the Andromedon shell. One or the other. Okay, first let's take a shot at the Andromedon. I don't think the armor matters too much. We do have a pretty good chance to kill it with Jane. So let's take a shot with Jane, shall we? Just move a little bit closer to maximize our chance to crit. Here, 84% chance to crit. Nice one. So then we got Andromedon shell. We can either kill the shell or the heavy mech, one or the other. It's up to us. The shell has more health. Let's check chance to shut down. Yeah, we got 100% chance to shut down the shell. Let's take out the mech then, I think that's a better idea. We'll shoot it with Peter first to shred it. Like that. And then we can finish it off. And we can shoot the Spectre. What's our chance? 87% on the Spectre. Yeah, let's shoot the Spectre. Only 4 damage, okay. Yeah, that was a fairly unlucky graze. Bradford can slash it, that will be a kill. How about Solomon? Yeah, he could use some focus, definitely. Just let him do that. That's +1 focus. Next up, someone needs to finish off the mech. Doesn't really matter who that's going to be. Well, I mean, it's not like we have that many options. Let's not waste ammunition. I'm just going to run in and slash. That is a guaranteed kill, and the mechs do not explode, so it's all good. Down it goes. And then, Haywire Protocol. Maybe move forward a little bit. Yep, move forward slightly and then Haywire Protocol. That will be 100 and we will shut it down guaranteed. Our bonus wasn't as high as it could have been, but I'm playing it safe. So there it is, now it will be shut down. And we'll finish it off on the next turn. We got 10 more turns. That should be more than enough time. We can still take a shot at it. Sort of, but not really. Well, Igor could do it, but he's currently concealed. I would prefer to stay that way. Wait, is he concealed? Yeah, he is. Let's cut ahead and see what's going on. We obviously got more groups waiting for us. There's a little bit of high ground up here. That might come in handy, certainly.
Moving as ordered.
Let's take a look. I definitely expect a sectopod. At least one. We'll see about that. Let's go, people. Yeah, up here. No line of sight to the Andromedon from there. Let's not go too far away from the Andromedon. We'll still have to kill it on the next turn, you know. So that's that. That's our turn done. And yep, here comes the sectopod. Also an Archon. I don't think they will see anyone. No, they are just in range of our Reaper. Let's finish off that Andromedon shell, shall we? And then I think I'll just wait on Overwatch for that group. Yeah, setting up an ambush would be quite nice. We could also get a little bit of high ground. Anyway, shoot the shell. One more should do it. Can we get the focus? We can. But first we need someone else to hit it. Ramirez can hit it with the pistol. And that works. Move. And then pistol. And then we can use Solomon. Depending on how much damage we do. That will be enough. So, Solomon next. He is up here. That will give him maximum focus. Go, go, go. There it is. And then we can still move. 6,000, not bad. Still 1,000 early bird bonus, nice one. So, let's set up for that sectopod, shall we? Yes, let's.
On your order.
Over here. And open the door. Overwatch, obviously. We can still conceal, but no need to do that yet. Peter. His line of sight might be a little bit problematic. Unless I just stand in the open, which I would prefer not to do. On the left side. Overwatch. Tygan can stay back here. Yep. Or over here. Doesn't really make a difference. Just stay safe. And Bradford. Slightly more in the front, but not too much. We can send him up here. He might get a shot with high ground advantage. There. Okay, that will do. We still got one more Mimic Beacon. And let's go to the high ground with Igor. Might as well. We know where the group is. And thanks to his ability, we will be able to see that group basically forever. Oh, it's moving away from us. Okay. We don't actually have to kill everything, by the way.
Tygan knew it wouldn't take Advent all that long to notice he was no longer tied into their network, but that didn't stop him from pulling the plug anyway. I don't want to make any presumptions about his mindset, but it was clear he had had enough of whatever he was doing down in that lab of his.
So, we could ignore that pod, but I don't think I want to, because there's always the risk that because we ignored the pod, it will attack us from behind while we're fighting another pod. It's best if we get rid of it. That will be much, much safer. Let's just dash towards it with everyone and stay just out of range. Yeah, I can't move too close. Okay. Well, I suppose that will have to do. Something like this. That will be fine. They might come back in our direction again. But this mission is actually timed. Which means we don't have the luxury to just wait. We need to keep moving. So that's exactly what we'll be doing. Peter will move up. Ramirez definitely needs to move up. Then we got Bradford. Yep. Yeah, I think he should dash forward. Works for me. Solomon. Behind the corner. And I think that's pretty much it. And Tygan, obviously. Don't do anything crazy, thanks. So, Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch. Got it covered. Holding.
If we can do any damage at all, that will be useful. They are coming back. Okay, good. Please do some damage at least. I don't care how much it is. There, 6 damage to the sectopod. Looking good.
Deflection.
That is a pretty nasty pod, actually. Okay, they spread out a little bit too much, I think. The Archon might be close enough to the sectopod for a grenade.
Got a piece of
Let's
the
wait
armor.
until they finish their move. Yeah, they will be close enough for a claymore and a
You
grenade.
have to remember, when all this went down, all we knew about these Advent implants was that they were starting to pop up in most of the city centers. Tygan was likely among the first humans ever implanted with one, and he was definitely the first person to ever try pulling one out.
Okay, so either a rocket launcher or a grenade. Unfortunately, we don't have salvo, which means that will end our turn, sadly. Well, I don't want to be too close to the priest, but at the same time I would like to keep moving. Still, I would prefer to stay away from the priest. We do have 7 more turns. We are not that far away. Let's play it safe-ish. We can move forward slightly, like over here perhaps. And then use that grenade. We also have a proximity mine. So in theory that is an option. But I think I prefer a grenade or a blaster bomb. The blaster bomb will do more damage, although it might be worth keeping it for another pod. Possibly. As an alternative, we could use our actual primary weapon and have someone else throw a grenade. I mean, we still got a few regular grenades. Ramirez has one, Jane has one, Bradford has one, Solomon has one, and Shen has one. We could use one with Shen, maybe. Although combat protocol would be better on the sectopod. We can actually kill the sectopod on this turn, almost guaranteed. So let's save the blaster bomb. I'll just use the regular grenade here. I just don't want to blow up my own cover on the left, which is why I'm using it like this. Okay, let's do it. Make it a good one, Peter. There we go. Capacitor discharge might be a pretty good idea too, because that will also hit the Archon. And I would like to kill the Archon. First, let's check Ramirez. We can use lightning hands now and then our primary weapon. The Archon only has 10 health right now. In theory, we could kill the Archon right now with capacitor discharge, because that will affect whether I want to shoot the Archon with the pistol or the sectopod. So let's use capacitor discharge right now. Here, we actually killed the Archon, nice. So now we can shoot the sectopod with the pistol. Lightning hands, and then our primary weapon. It's only 1 damage, but better than nothing. And then our actual primary weapon. 100%. 7 damage. Who can finish the job? Not Solomon, because the sectopod will explode. I don't think he will hit our Reaper. No, he shouldn't. Anyway, we might be able to do something about the Purifier, maybe? I could hit the Purifier. It's a possibility. We could try to use Shadow Strike against the Purifier. No, that's not a bad idea. Not to mention Bradford has run and gun, although he doesn't need it. I don't want to be too close to the priest. Also, there will definitely be more groups around here. My main concern about moving too far in this direction is that there might be a pod, like right here for example. And then we would trigger it and get flanked by it. So that's not so good. And you know what, let's maybe... Oh wait, Igor can still take a shot, right. Let's take a shot with Igor then. I'm pretty sure the sectopod explosion will not hit him. He's 3 tiles away. No, it will not hit him. So let's get rid of the sectopod. That way we will stay concealed because he has killer instinct or whatever it's called. 5,000. And he will stay revealed. I mean, not revealed. Okay, so we are actually close enough to the purifier, but unfortunately we are not immune to explosions. Still, this won't kill the purifier, so if I really wanted to, I could run in, attack him and then run out. If we trigger a pod by doing this, we do have a mimic beacon. So it might actually be a pretty good idea. Not to mention we also have exchange. And no, that's not useful. We got invert, but that will require line of sight. I could invert with the priest, but I don't think that's safe. No, that is not safe. Let's just attack the purifier. This should be okay. And if we triggered something, we got a mimic beacon we can use. Let's go for it. Come on, Solomon, make it a good one. In before he crits and kills him. He will not. Now the purifier is disoriented. I'm pretty sure that means we can just straight up ignore the purifier right now. Still, we'll have to kill him one way or the other. It will be best to kill him now rather than later. So how about from here? Yep, we'll have line of sight from here and we'll stay in cover. The priest will probably use stasis, if I had to guess. That's usually what they go for first. I'm not wasting conceal, it's not worth it. We're better off keeping it, for now. Missed. We still got Bradford. Yeah, I'm sure you will. So Bradford has the last move right now. Let's take a shot with Bradford. We can move a little bit closer. Stand in full cover. Come on, Bradford. Kill the purifier, thanks. He's down. Good job. So, Tygan, we are doing quite well. And hunker down. So, now we got the priest. He ran away to join another pod, I'm guessing. Yep.
It took some time before Tygan gained the crew's trust. I think even today Shen still keeps her guard up around him despite all the work they've done together. At this point, I'd say give the guy a break. But maybe I'm just getting soft with old age.
Yes, you are getting soft, Bradford. Okay, so... we know almost for sure there's going to be a pod right here. But that was to be expected. I guessed there's going to be a pod right next to the extraction zone. Well, in any case, we need some reloads. This would be the best moment to do that. So reload.
Ready for me?
Our Reaper is still concealed, which means we can use the Reaper to scout ahead. So you go right ahead. So this would give us extra focus, but our focus is already maxed out. So that will do literally nothing.
On the move.
We still got Conceal, which means we can take advantage of Shadow Strike. That's basically why I kept it. And we got how many more turns? 6 more turns. So Tygan, right here or whatever. Bradford, I will move forward a little bit. So let's see if that pod is in range. No, there's no pod over there, just the priest. Okay, that's interesting. Hey, I don't mind. I most certainly do not. But it's slightly unexpected. Okay, let's keep moving.
Heading out.
Tygan, over here, and Bradford. Yeah, a little bit of cover wouldn't hurt, that's for sure. Maybe over here. That should be fine. There has to be another pod around here. There's no way we already killed everything. Well, this is awkward. Oh yeah, there's a pod. I saw one guy on the left, over here. Let's see if we can kill the priest before we trigger anything else. Let's find out. I don't think Ramirez will have line of sight. Nope. But we can get line of sight with a few more people and actually move into range. So Peter first. Oh, there we go. We will actually trigger 2 pods right there. Okay, that's fine, we still have the Mimic Beacon, I'm not too worried about that. Not to mention we could probably just leave without killing them. And we have the proximity mine. Now this would be a good moment to use the proximity mine. Because we'll hit 4 enemies with that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to use that. That's a no-brainer. And then we can use the blaster launcher on the next turn. So here you go. Proximity mine. We will definitely need the Mimic Beacon, I can tell you as much. Unfortunately, Ramirez doesn't have line of sight to anything at all. Well, we did have grapple. A bit too late to use that now. Let's shoot the priest. We are flanking him. Might as well do that. Nice one. 6 critical damage. Who has the beacon again? That will be Bradford. Which means Jane does not. Where's Jane? Right here. So we could conceal. Problem is, I'm a little bit too far away to actually shoot anyone. I would have to stand in the open, which might be okay, but... in theory, the gatekeeper can just destroy the beacon in one attack. Even if it doesn't, I don't think the beacon will counter more than 2 enemies. Probably not. I think the best we can do is Overwatch from an elevated position, so over here. So let's do that.
Moving to Overwatch.
Then we got Shen in the back. Yeah, she's a little bit too far away to do like anything. Yep. She's too far away to do literally anything at all. Okay then. Bradford has the beacon. And Igor. I could take a shot. He can always re-enter concealment if we lose concealment. But I think it's best if we shoot the priest. I mean, heck, we actually have a chance to kill the priest. Can Shen get line of sight with combat protocol to the priest? Because she doesn't have to be in range, she just needs to have line of sight. It's kind of impossible to tell. Yeah. We will have line of sight from here. Okay, let's do it. If we hit the priest with combat protocol, we can then kill him with Igor. Yes, definitely. Let's do that then. So that way the priest won't get a chance to use stasis or mind control. Stasis would mean we would lose a soldier for that turn, and mind control would mean we would have to target the priest, even if it's a suboptimal target to prioritize. So now we can kill him with Igor, and we will stay concealed that way. He would have died from the proximity mine, I suppose, but we might as well take that shot, there's no downside. Again, we don't risk losing concealment. So, we still got Solomon. And Bradford has the beacon. What can we do with Solomon? Yeah, I don't think exchange would be a very good idea right now. We could use invert on the next turn. We could actually just attack the gatekeeper. I don't see why we wouldn't, honestly. It's not like we'll trigger any more pods. We already triggered 2 of them. So yeah, sure, let's do that, and then we'll move out. Out of range of the proximity mine, obviously. The thing that worries me is that there's a shield bearer over there, which means they will get a shield. Oh, there was another pod, really? So what, 5 pods in this mission? Well, at least we stunned the gatekeeper, but I didn't think there would be 5 pods. Yeah, I really did not expect that pod over there. I assumed this is it. But apparently it is not. Well then, we did stun the gatekeeper, so that's nice. I didn't even expect that to happen, honestly. But now I'm a little bit worried. We still got the blaster launcher, but we'll need a ton of damage for this. Let's try to spread out. So maybe here. I don't want to be close enough, but at the same time, we always have run and gun. Yeah, let's stay spread out. Here. That will do. I'm curious what's going to happen right now. The shield bearer will use the shield. That's going to be a very annoying shield to deal with. I don't think the guys on the other side will get it though, they are too far away. But the gatekeeper certainly will. Now let's see how many enemies the beacon will counter. Probably not more than 2. Maybe 3 if we get lucky. Yep, it's already down. I'm glad the gatekeeper got stunned, but the codex will hit us with sonic bomb. We did get the proximity mine. I'm glad I kept the blaster launcher. So what's happening right now? Yep, that's the clone, obviously. How is that actually going to work? Yeah, sonic bomb. But we knew that's going to happen. I was quietly hoping the beacon will counter a codex, but oh well. Yep, great, we got pulled in. Oh, and that's the guy with the blaster bomb, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Technically, I could just make a run for it, but I'd rather kill them. Hey, what do you think you're doing? What was that even supposed to be, actually? I'm not sure. 4 turns, so how the heck do we do this? I have to get Peter back, that much is obvious. So just hit the Viper with Solomon. This is going to be a problem. I don't think I can use the blaster bomb on this turn. Probably not, no. There's also no way I can kill the gatekeeper, that's simply not going to happen. We can take a shot at the Viper with Shen. We can also use combat protocol if we want to. What's our chance to hit? 74. Do you want to risk a miss? I don't think I want to risk a miss. And the Viper has exactly... well, no, he has 5 health, but let's not risk a miss. I'll just go for combat protocol. We need that guy back. Like, right now. So... okay, we can move and then use the blaster bomb. So how about we do that? Just hide behind the corner. Doesn't matter for the blaster bomb. How many can we hit? It's probably best if we hit the guys on this side, because they don't have the shield. We might actually be able to kill them. So that seems to be a better target overall. Okay, let's go for it. Make it a good one, Peter. There's also an officer we can't actually see right now. We didn't hit him. Okay, what now? Ramirez could try face-off. Yeah, face-off might kill a codex, a trooper and another trooper. And it will hit the gatekeeper. That's the best move we got here. I just need to move closer. So goodbye high ground. Alright, let's do it. So face-off. Let's go for it. Not much point grappling because there's nowhere useful we can grapple to. I need to be in range. Go for it. One down, nice. Another one down, good. And we hit the gatekeeper. No, that's the codex. So we killed 3 enemies. That was so good. That was actually amazing. Ramirez is the real VIP of this mission right now. Yep, look at all these points we are getting right now. However, we are not out of the woods just yet. Let's see, can we actually take down the gatekeeper on this turn? We might be able to. I can reload and then run and gun with Bradford. We can also grapple, but again, that's not really helpful, like at all. We got Igor. He's out of ammunition, but that's not because of the sonic bomb. That's just because he's out of ammunition.
Give me time to reload.
So he can hit the gatekeeper. Okay, we might be able to take down the gatekeeper. And then we got Solomon. I think it's best if Solomon hits the gatekeeper first, because the gatekeeper will blow up. So let's hit it with Solomon. That's literally the only target he has anyway. So let's go for it. There's the officer on the right side. There it is, and then move back a bit. Yeah, back here was fine. Shieldbearer, trooper, trooper, okay. We still got one more grenade on Peter, right? No. But we do have a few regular grenades. Now Bradford. No. Let's finish the job with Igor. He just needs to hit. Which hopefully he will. No pressure. Technically I could use Banish, but I'd rather keep it for the next turn. This isn't worth wasting Banish for. All we need is 4 damage. Just take a shot. We got it. Good job. Enemy killed. And we will stay concealed because it was a killing blow. So that leaves us with Jane and Bradford. They are both out of ammunition. Jane has a grenade, but probably best if we move and then reload, so that we can do something on the next turn. We could use raid. I guess we can do that. Not that it will help us a whole lot, but whatever. I don't think we can get into a good position to throw a grenade from. Maybe like over here? Possibly, maybe. But it would be a waste on this turn, I think. What can Bradford do? He can shoot a trooper or something like that. I don't know if it's worth it, but it's an option. So I guess we'll do it. Reload. Then run and gun. I guess we can use raid on him as well. So run and gun.
I'm coming for you.
And we'll take a shot from here. Okay, sure, let's do that. It won't kill him, but maybe we'll do some damage. We could also overwatch, but I think I'd rather take a shot. We got almost 30% chance to get a crit. Nice one, 9 damage. I'll take it. He's at 8 health right now. Tygan needs to move out of the sonic bomb, obviously. Let's just move him like here or so. Sure. And Jane. Yeah, not a whole lot Jane can do. She definitely needs a reload. Let's go here and then reload. No, hold on. Yeah, the officer can't actually attack us. Can these 2 areas be accessed at all? I don't think so. Yeah, there's no access to these platforms as far as I can tell. That's interesting. Okay.
On your order.
In any case, let's reload.
Lock and load.
So that's that. That was a pretty damn good turn, all things considered. Let's see what's going to happen now. Overwatch. Fine. So how do we deal with this? We still got the Banish. How do we counter that Overwatch, actually? A grenade? I could conceal and then move in. I guess that's the best option. So conceal.
Going dark.
Then move in and use Shadow Strike. Sounds good to me.
Moving on target.
80%. That's basically our chance to kill him. And we missed. Seriously now?
Shot failed.
Well, that's annoying because now he's still on Overwatch. That is really, really annoying. I don't like that at all. Well, Bradford cannot conceal, unfortunately. I can't grapple forward or anything fancy like that. I guess we can just take a shot from where we're standing, and that's literally it.
I'm ready.
There we go. He's dead. I'll take it. Now, Igor. He's still concealed, and we know there's an officer on the right side. And we still have Banish. Let's reload to set up for Banish on the next turn. Yeah, I definitely can't access these platforms. So... yeah. I could use Vault to do some damage. That's really about it. But that also means they will have a hard time getting line of sight to us. We also need to hurry up because there's not a lot of time left. I'm just saying. I can't quite hit the shield bearer with a grenade. Overwatch. And we also got Shen. Yeah, we definitely need to hurry up. We got very little time left, actually. I might just have to make a run for it, I don't know. There's a decent chance I'll have to make a run for it.
10-4.
Well, we'll find out. Trooper Shieldbearer, and there's an officer on the right side, we just can't see him. I think it's best if we make a run for it. So, keep Ramirez where she is.
On Overwatch.
We just need to make sure everyone is in range, which should be fine. So if we leave Taigan here, I don't think the officer will be able to get line of sight to him. But let's maybe not risk that happening, because that would be a disaster. However, I will have to move Taigan because he's not close enough right now. And then we got Shen. That will have to do. I do have scanning protocol, so we could use that. Overwatch. Here comes the Overwatch shot. Did we hit? Yes, oh, we executed him. Nice. Plus 1000. Now the Shieldbearer is on Overwatch. I will have to trigger that Overwatch just by moving. Well, in theory we can take a shot with Igor, but then we'll be left in the open, flanked. Yeah, I think it's best if we just trigger it. It should be fine. We'll just lose some points if we get hit. It's really not a big deal. Can we get out with everyone on the next turn? Let me check. Almost everyone is in range. We just need to move closer with Taigan. So, yeah, this makes me a little bit nervous. Let's get Taigan to where Peter is. Oh, hi. Well, that will trigger an Overwatch shot. Oh, well, whatever. I mean, I had to do it with someone sooner or later. I can't even see which guy that was. The Shieldbearer, I guess. This is such an annoying area to deal with. It really is. Fine. Do we just move in and hit them? There's literally no cover. Like, if I move into their line of sight, I will have no cover whatsoever. None. This is a troll level design, it really is. Let's move in with Igor, since he is concealed. Okay, so there's the officer and there's the Shieldbearer. Let's move up. Might as well stand up here, because why not? We can probably kill one of them with Banish. That would be the officer. Okay, let's make sure everyone is in range right now. I'm going to double check, because that's super important. Peter will be in range. Ramirez will be in range. Solomon is in range. Shen. Jane. Okay, that's everyone.
Moving to position.
Looking good. I can hit the officer with a grenade. I think. Sort of. Hold on. He was red for a moment. I might blow up. No, it's fine. Okay, let's just throw that grenade. It's not like we'll use it for anything else at this point. 5 damage. And I could almost kill him. It's just a really bad idea. No, I'm not doing that. Overwatch.
Eyes peeled.
That's going to be it. Yep, I can't get line of sight from a safe position. It's just not a thing that's going to happen. I can maybe throw another grenade. Or just Overwatch in case they move, because they might. There's a very good chance they will. Everyone is definitely in range of the platform. Yep, he's moving. I don't think we'll kill him. Oh, yeah, apparently we will. I wasn't really counting on an execute, especially twice, but hey, we got it. And here comes the officer. We should be able to kill him. Okay, he's almost dead right now. Do we have another shot? No. Well, he's on Overwatch, which doesn't really matter.
Beyond that, Advent definitely would have cornered us down there.
So let's just shoot him with Igor. He can evacuate now. And we will be out right now. We used all the available turns. This was a pretty rough mission, especially that last bit. Here. And we'll stay concealed. We didn't even need shadow. Let's get the heck out of here. I had just about enough of this place.
I see the path.
Let's go, everyone.
I'm going for it. Move!
Just make sure we'll get into proper tiles with everyone. So here,
Copy that.
Tygan. And Bradford.
Fast as I
There we
can.
go, that's everyone. Let's get the heck out, shall we?
Time for me to go.
Come on, Rover. Just in time to go
I'm
home.
out of here.
Packing it in.
Done. Go us. 228,000.
Tunnels was no easy task, and took a toll on some of our people. We got Tygan out of there, though, and that was sure to slow down whatever Advent had him doing.
Only one soldier wounded. That mission went so well.
I don't remember grabbing anything of value from Tygan's underground lair, much to his dismay. Shen was still reliably churning out the upgrades, though, so we were doing all right.
Seriously, Bradford? You don't remember grabbing anything of value? Literally chosen weapons. And he doesn't remember grabbing anything of value. His memory is really shit. Well, anyway, we can get a Disruptor Rifle or Arashi. I'm going to grab the Arashi. Yup. Shame we can't get the sniper version. But we will get two Arashis, one on Jane and one on Bradford. Doesn't really get much better than this. Rapid Fire, Salvo, Threat Assessment, Reaper, Annihilate, Void Conduit, Ghost, really nice abilities for the final mission, and Funfire. So, there we go. One last mission to do.
Once he finally recovered from the operation, our new friend Dr. Tygan was grateful. To the extent that Tygan expresses that sort of thing anyway. He was also eager to prove his loyalty, to shake off whatever bad deeds he had done in the service of Advent. He told us about a powerful artifact, a remnant of the old XCOM base the aliens had found and sealed away deep in some stronghold for further study. He was vague about the whole thing, which didn't help alleviate any suspicions we might have had about his story. Still, it was worth a shot. Whatever we were after, the aliens buried it deep in a stronghold unlike anything we'd ever run into. The only way in was through an old ventilation shaft, dropping down through the ceiling. Even the aliens had to breathe sometime, I guess.
Alright then, so that's going to happen in the next episode. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, or a dislike if you didn't. And I'll see you next time for the final mission. Bye bye.